What's up everyone, this is Erica with Hookinyouup, and today I'm going to show you guys a highly requested video. It is the Sunflower Sunburst Granny Square Boho Tank. So as you can see in my left hand, I have the original Sunflower Boho pattern. I will have that linked down below if you just want to make the regular Sunflower Boho Tank. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on this SunBURST Sunflower Boho Tank. Super cute. There's the difference. These ones will forever be my favorite, the originals, but since I got so many questions on this one, I decided let's go ahead and make this tutorial. So let's get into it. Alright you guys, first we're going to start with our Sunflower Burst Granny Square. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube for this. I'm just going to do it quick if you guys want to not have to click out of the video and just get right into the tutorial. So we're going to make a total of 12 of these. So we're going to start with our head of the sunflower. We're going to make a slip knot. We're going to chain 4, 2, 3, 4. We're going to slip in the first chain, chain 2. Now we're going to make 12 double crochet in the center hole. 1, 2, 3. Once you have 12, we're going to slip on the top of that first double crochet. Pull the tail tight to close the center hole. It's not going to close completely, but that's okay. Chain 1, we're going to cut. Now we're going to bring in our lighter color. We're going to make a slip knot, insert in the top hole of that first double crochet, pull the lighter color through, chain 1. I like to tie the tail for extra security. Chain 2. Now we're going to yarn over, insert our hook in the same hole, pull the yarn through, yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, insert, pull through. Once we have 9 chain on our hook, yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over. Once we have 9, we're going to pull through all 9. Chain 1. Now we're going to continue this in each stitch in the round. We should have a total of 12. So yarn over, insert on the top of that next double crochet, pull through, yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, insert, pull through, yarn over, insert, pull through. And once you have 9, you're going to pull through all of them, chaining 1 in between each, and we're going to continue this until we finish the round and have 12. All right, once you have 12, we're going to slip on the top of that chain 1 in the first bubble. Chain 1, clip. Alright you guys, now we're making the petals, so we're going to start with a slip knot. We're going to insert in the middle of any of these bubbles. I like to start where I left off. Insert in the middle, insert your hook and pull your slip knot through, chain 1, tie the back for extra security, chain 2. Now we're going to yarn over, insert in that same space, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2. And once you have 5 on your hook, you're going to yarn over, pull through all 5, chaining 2 in between each petal. Now we're going to start in the middle of the next 2, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2. Once you have 5, yarn over, pull through all 5, chain 2, and continue in the round until you have 12 petals. Alright, once you have your 12 petals, you're going to slip on the top of that chain 1, space on the other side, chain 1 and clip. Alright, now we're going to make 3 double crochet in the middle of the next 2 petals, chain 1. Now we're going to work our second corner, so in the middle of the next 2 we're going to make 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 more double crochet in that same space. Alright, and now we have made our first side. So you can pause the video here so you can just mimic and look at the square and get a head start. Otherwise, let's keep going to the next side. We're going to make 3 double crochet in the center. We're now working our next side. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in between the next petals, chain 1. Now we are working our third corner. We're going to make 3 double crochet, and then you're going to slip at the top, and now we're going to chain 2, and you're going to work your second row. So if you're making an extra small, I'll likely have this in the description for different sizes. If you're making an extra smaller small, or extra small, you're going to just keep 1 border. If you're making a small medium, you're going to do 2 borders. If you're making a medium large, you'll do 3 borders. And you basically, what I like to do is just make a square that's big enough to, let's say this is the cleavage part. Hold on. So how I get my perfect size is I make sure that the square covers my whole chest. So I kind of lean it against my chest, and this, just like this. So this would be my cleavage part. So if it covers your whole chest, that is your correct size. So if you need a size down, take off a row. If you need a size up, you can do a row, an extra row. But that's basically how you will make your own size. So anyways, I am making a size small medium. So for my second row, the corners will consist of 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 1, okay, so I'm making a small medium, so I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to make 2 more double crochet. We're working our next corner for a total of 3, including that chain 2. Chain 1. So in the first round we chain 2 in between each corner. On the second row we're going to chain 1, and if you're making more than 2 rows, you're going to just continue chaining 1 as you work in the round. So now we're going to make 3 more double crochet in that same space, and we worked our second quarter in the second row. Chain 1. Now we're going to work 2 double crochet for the sides. Work in our next corner, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same space. Chain 1, and we're going to continue until if you're making a bigger size, just keep mimicking this same second row until you've reached your desired square size. It's a little hard to tweak squares because of the stitches that we're using, like double crochet, but you can always half double crochet, which would keep the rows shorter, or you can single crochet. Just as long as you mimic the spacing and it's all the same, you're good to go. All right, you guys, so once you've finished your last row, you're going to chain 1 and then slip in the first 2 double crochet and that chain 1 space. You're gonna clip off a good amount, pull through, and there you have it. You can always pull these tight, and that'll keep it nice and flat. So now we're going to put all our pieces together. Again, to make the longer version, you're going to have a total of 12. If you want to make it even longer, you can just keep connecting the squares down. But we're just going to do 12. So I'm going to make sure my inside, which is where all the tails are faced the same way, and my outside are faced the outside way. All right, so that's how it should look. And then you're just going to sew up the sides. So you're going to sew here, you're going to sew here, you're going to sew here, sew here, sew here, sew here, sew here, sew here, and you're going to flip it and do the same thing. You want to make sure you can pause and see which sides you need to sew up. Here is an example. That's how it should look. The back looks exactly the same. So go ahead and do that. Here, I'll pause it so you guys can see how it's sewn. Alright you guys, so I just wanted to show you really quick how I sew up my sides nice and neat. I use a tapestry needle. Alright. And I make sure that it's nice and lined up evenly. Just like that. Alright. So I go through one stitch on one side and one stitch on the other. It's going to be the outer side. So as you can see, this is the inside, this is the outer side. So the outer side on this side and the outer side on this side are what I pull through. Same with the chain one space. Oops. Alright, so once you're done, it'll look like this. And now what I like to do is make a slip knot with the base color. I usually start from the side, insert it in any of the top double crochet stitches, chain one, and I like to slip for extra security, make another chain. I'm going to skip all the chain one spaces and I'm going to half double crochet in each of the top double crochet stitches. And I'm not going to pull tight as I make my half double crochets. Once I get to the top, I'm going to half double crochet, chain one where that chain one space is, then I'm going to half double crochet in the next double space. So you're basically making another space. And continue down the side. Again, don't pull tight. If there's too much gap, you can do a half double crochet under that chain one space. Just like that. All right, once you get to the center, you're going to go through two of those stitches and just continue working your way up. And you're going to do the same for the other side. So we're going to go around, down the sides, down, up, down, until we reach back where we started, and then we're going to slip in that the top of that first half double crochet. Okay you guys, so once you've done your border, it's optional if you want to do the bottom just mimicking the top like we just did. Typically I only do when it looks like the ends aren't even, but these ones look pretty even, so I'm just going to leave it. Now we're going to move on to our our straps. For best results, I would recommend using a fabric measure and measuring one of your regular tops at home and seeing how long your straps are. I did a chain of 35, and I typically do a chain of 35 for most of my tops. So that's how I got my top there. So I'm just going to show you how I did my top, and I'm going to start by making a slip knot. Okay, we're going to start by making a slip knot, and I'm going to find that chain 1 space on the top right here. So I'm going to insert on the right of that, pull my slip knot through, and I'm going to chain 35. Once I've chained 35, I'm going to flip my top around, and I'm going to again find that chain 1 space, and I'm going to insert on the left. I'm going to slip that chain through just like that. Now I'm going to skip that chain 1 space, and I'm going to insert my hook on the right stitch. Wrap your yarn around, pull through. You want to make sure that's nice and tight. Now in that first chain, in that first stitch on the chain, I'm going to slip, and I'm going to slip, pulling tight, all the way down. Now on my way down the chain, as I'm slipping, I'm going to skip 2 of the stitches. Doesn't matter which ones. Typically I like to skip the ones that are closer to the middle of the chain, but you want to skip 2 stitches. That's going to help it from leaning out and keeping it nice and straight. So right here, I'm going to skip that stitch. And then once you make your way back down, you're going to find that stitch to the left of the chain 1, and you're going to tightly slip and then cut. Pull through, then you can weave in the ends, and now you have your 2 straps. Very last thing you're going to do is the fringe. You can make it as long or short as you would like, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, the fringe is the very last part, so once you've done that, you have finally made it to the end of the video and made your own Sunflower Sunburst boho tank. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I teach as I go. I don't have things formatted on a piece of paper, so the videos aren't always perfect. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't hit this, hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions or videos you guys would like to see, please leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.